is average. This is going to be a beginner guide for Restoration Shaman for 11.0.7. This guide is for someone who is very new to the spec and that doesn't really know how to play it. I hope somebody learns from this. Anyway, let's get started. So for talents, you would want probably this build here. You would probably want with the most, you'd probably want your Cap Totem, Thunderstorm, especially for this week's Affix. A defensive totem is your Bulwark Totem. And then your Poison Cleansing Totem. For Mythic Plus is like Arakara, City of Echoes, or any other dungeon that has a real big poison cap. Or with the Affix of, I think it's the Oblivion Affix or something like that. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but we'll find out. So we're going to be focusing on mainly Mythic Plus today, so we'll probably just focus on this tree here. Obviously, if you're in a Misaterna site, you'd want to take Tremor Totem, Hex, and all that. I feel like this is all utility, and this is all throughput. I feel like the Shaman trees, the spec and class tree has a lot of utility behind it. That's why it's one of the better healers in the game right now. So we're only going to be going over the totemic hero talents or hero build because totemic is just simply easier to play. Farseer is much more complicated and it requires a lot more paying attention. With totemic, you don't really have to do much. All you have to do is do a few things and you'll be fine. So let's focus on our healing priority for Mythic Plus. This is for people who are doing +8s, +4 through 8s, so people can crest farm or looking to just get a feel for the spec. Most of the time, you're going to be using Healing Wave if people need to be topped up. For some situations, if people need to be healed now, you'd probably use Healing Surge. If all your party is about to fall over, I believe it would be Chain Heal, but many people can argue that you would use Riptide into a Chain Heal so that way you get your Tidal Wave procs. And I wrote here that Riptide is used to activate Tidal Wave procs. So that goes with your Force set. So Tidal Waves increases healing affected by spells by 10%. And then your Force set, Tidal Waves is an 8% effective and reduces the mana cost of effective spells by 8%. So your Healing Surge can be affected by that. Your Healing Wave can be affected by that. A lot of things can be affected, like a lot of your waves can be affected by that. Let's see what else. Let's talk about our healing totems because you have a lot. You're basically a totem class if you guys didn't pick it up already. So you have your Healing Stream Totem. You have your, You have your Healing Tide Totem. You have your Healing Stream Totem. So what I wrote here is Mythic Plus. We have, and that's mana management. Sorry guys. You have Healing Stream Totem, which tops up the group. So when you launch Healing Stream Totem, and because we're in a totemic hero talent, it actually uses a Chain Heal. So it'll basically, once you lay it down, it'll put a Chain Heal throughout all your targets. So if all your targets are damaged, they'll be a significant amount of healing is quickly thrown to them. If you have Healing Stream Totem, if let's say you're in a moderate amount of damage, Healing Tide Totem is used when rock damage is going out, meaning ticking damage or damage over time or whatever. I would use Healing Tide Totem because Healing Tide Totem, I think that's on a 2.2 minute cooldown. It basically pulses every 1.9 seconds, and it's a really good totem. So don't pass up the opportunity to use it. My suggestion when you're using your totems, Healing Stream Totem when you're small trash packs in Mythic Plus, Healing Tide with medium to large packs for Mythic Plus. Now, if you really want to get into the nitty-gritty, I can make a video on it, but there's comboing your totems. Like I combo with big packs. I combo my Healing Tide Totem and my Spirit Link Totem if I don't think I'm going to directly affect or directly benefit the group right away, if I want them to live, that's what I'll do. So now that we covered some good stuff, let's get into mana management. So for Mytha Plus, we have a water shield. So let's see, let's go to water shield right here. So every 3 seconds, you get 2015 mana every 5 seconds, and when you're hit with a melee attack, you regain 2% of your mana. So then we have a wonderful thing called Master of the Elements. When Lava Burst is when you use Lava Burst, it activates Master of the Elements, which makes your Healing Surge heal 30% more with no mana change, and that's 2 charges. So every lava burst you can use Healing Surge twice with 30% more effectiveness, and because we're 4 set, it's 8% less mana. So I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good change, or not a good change. I think that's a good thing for the spec. Now, when it comes to the Shaman's DPSing, I think it's necessary because of 2 things, or just one thing. We need to generate mana. So if you're falling behind on mana, then you don't really have the mana to do so. You just, I don't know, something. But yeah, if Lava Burst is up, use 1 charge if needed for the surge increase, for like your healing surge and all that. If not, Lightning Bolt if no one's in danger. So, or Chain Lightning, or whatever, or your healing stream, not your healing surge totem. I think your surging totem. Oh my god, I forgot about that, man. So a surging totem kind of looks like this. Whoever's in this will be healed for quite a considerable amount, and it takes your mana 3% of your mana, I believe. I can cover more stuff in a longer video, but I think there are other videos out there that are better than what I can produce. I hope that this will benefit somebody. If not, I'm sorry. I'm just getting into making the video game. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, or anything like that, throw it in the comment section. Just let it have it. Just let it rip. I hope everyone has a good day or night or wherever you're hearing this from. And once again, my name is Average Parses, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.